that this tall can even get close to me.
At the end of it, the real star is right here. I've been asking for this fight for the last 3-4 years.
Until he caught Davis's eye.
I just think it's fate.
And desire.
If you hardcore, then be hardcore all the way.
If intended as bait, it worked. Landing Romero the opportunity of a lifetime. Even after their initial meeting, scheduled for last December, was postponed.
When you get an opportunity and then you get it taken from you, for me to be able to get that opportunity a second time, I mean, it was destined.
But as always in boxing, it's not often that mouths win fights.
Talk on Instagram, but when they see us in person, they don't got the same reaction.
Bet your purse on me.
And while there's so much Davis could lose on Saturday, May 28th at the Barclays Center, what he can gain is hard to quantify and gloriously satisfying.
You trash, I'm gonna show you. Come on. Yeah.
It's as simple as fighting itself. When a champion doesn't like what an opponent is saying, there's only one option. Shut that mother up.
Bet your purse on me. Bet your purse. Let's do it. Bet your purse. Bet that.
Hey, short. I thought he was taller than that. He had them big ass shoes on the last time, that's why.
I'm the type of person that, like, I want to bully the bully. I'm just somebody that want to prove to the next person that you're not who you say you are. Broly is definitely somebody that, you know, he talk the talk but don't walk the walk. Like, real killers don't really talk. They put work in. They actually, you know what I mean, grind and things like that. I'm coming with everything, and I want to stop him. I want to knock him out. As soon as I get him to the canvas, I want to look directly in his eyes like I told you. Probably say some more words, but I want to see him on the ground.
As any therapist would know, unresolved conflicts tend to fester.
I feel like I'm actually about to go fight right now today. I just want it, I feel like I rehydrated and I'm about to go out and fight today.
Coffee.
I don't know what.
It's that coffee.
Last December, months of contention and barbs and mink coats pointed two undefeated boxers towards a night marked for resolution. Tank Davis and Rolly Romero would finally stop yapping and start throwing. Alas, that didn't happen after sexual assault allegations were levied against Romero. But less than 5 months later, with no charges filed, the fight is back on.
I felt, honestly, that experience made me grow. It made me grow up as a man, and I felt like it turned me from more of a child to a man. And I'm happy for that because I'm going to start the next chapter of my life as a man. I've done nothing but focus on this fight since then, you know? To me, it's like just, I want to f*** you up now.
Here's a passive income online business that you haven't heard of that allows you to be free. You've probably heard about it.
1,000 miles south of Brooklyn's Barclays Center, Miami is where Davis has chosen to laser his focus. Away from distractions, whether in his hometown of Baltimore or Las Vegas, his typical training base of late.
Keep that same stride!
Here, he's closer to his newborn daughter. And Magic City presents an added bonus: freedom from the chaotic nature of other camps.
This camp is not so many people. I think that's probably best for me right now. Just so we can focus on that one goal is to knock Rolly out. So everybody on that same page.
Come on, Tank, come on, Tank, come on, Tank. Come on, Tank, come on, boy! Push it! Pick it up right there, pick it up right there!
When the goal is not simply victory, but resolution by knockout, ill will isn't enough. Thus, the heightened intensity in camp.
Turn it up, turn it up! There you go.
This fight, you're going to have a good official in there. Because this is actually a fight. They don't like each other.
That's it.
You really can't train for Rolly. He's an awkward fighter.
Push his ass!
is definitely dangerous. An unorthodox challenger like Romero, regardless of experience, is still capable of surprise. And Davis learned in his last bout that he must adjust to whatever twists he cannot foresee.
Oh my! Wow!
Last December, Davis still fought in Los Angeles, but rather than silence Romero, he discovered just how hard a pit bull can bite. Yes, Isaac Cruz was a late replacement, but the fight and their night went longer than expected.
Oh, and Cruz just staggered Davis with the right hand!
Cruz used Davis's strategy against him, swinging relentlessly.
Oh my! Wow, what a hole!
Tank fired less than normal.
There's again the uppercut and the straight left by Davis.
The result, he would later reveal, of injuring his hand halfway through.
Every time I hit him, I felt like a sharp pain. So it's like, nah, I can't use this hand anymore.
By the championship rounds, the tension had elevated. The bout too close to call.
That left hand is not being used.
With one hand and all heart, Davis deployed superior boxing skills to prevent an upset tinged by injury.
You have to appreciate the boxing of Gervonta Tank Davis in this round.
For only the second time in 26 professional outings, a Davis fight went the distance.
And still,
When he won, he exhaled, sending a message that he needed no words to convey.
Honestly, I thought Tank was gonna walk all over Cruz. Pitbull Cruz really beat the f of him. He made Tank him scared out of his mind. Now, can you imagine if I was in there? A dude that punches way harder than both of them put together, bigger than both of them, stronger than both of them, more aggressive than both of them. He's not that tough. People think he's tough, but he's just a weight bully.
Rolando Romero isn't afraid to say what he thinks. In fact, he prefers to tell anyone who will listen.
If you don't get flat line, you quit on school. Absolutely.
But this stream of consciousness reveals a deep streak of confidence that brought him to where he is today.
Are you surprised to find yourself on a pay-per-view card with only 14 fights?
Hell no. I feel like I'm always 10 steps ahead of everybody on everything.
One day closer to being a world champion, dethroned now.
I want to be the greatest boxer of my era. And as simple as that.
Power, the kind that stuns and topples, demands attention. And so far, in his brief but thrilling career, attention is what Romero has targeted and obtained.
what do you want to do next?
Gervonta Davis.
You really think you're ready for that?
I know what he can do, but I know what I can do. I'm a lot stronger. I'm gonna knock him out.
Beautiful. 4 straight in the draft. That's it.
I'll do that shit they do.
Yeah, come on. You see Tank drive? Woo! But you gotta load. Yeah, you gotta load the shot. You gotta load it.
You guys doing all right?
Right.
Today, Romero hones his skill set under 2 trainers, his father, Rolando Sr., and Cromwell Bullet Gordon. The fighter's unorthodox style stems in part from a late pivot, leaving judo, to try boxing at age 17.
What was it like in those early days when you first started out?
Throwing windmill punches, all sorts of just randomly standing there, just, all that stuff, getting hit for no reason.
He's always been very intelligent. He's evolved so much. It's like light years. He took his ass, he don't understand what he was talking about in the last 6 months. Our whole camp understands that they can train for all they want for all these boxers. You can't train for us. We're different. Because it's personal. We're fighters. And we're going to fight and knock you out.
This much animosity had to start somewhere, and it began in the Mayweather Boxing Club, where the competition is ruthless, but the springboard is powerful.
2015, first time I saw him. I saw him spar some dude at Floyd's gym, and he got wobbled and he gets so frustrated, he starts hitting below the belt and stuff like that. And then there's a gym riot. Really started a stupid ass problem right here because he got wobbled. He's very weak-minded. He's hopped out of the ring in the amateurs. He hops out the ring when he spars. I don't know. Run like a bitch. Same way he ran with Pitbull Cruz would be even worse with me.
Who's this? Hey, it's Ted.
No, curse his ass out. Over there doing his little lip injections and Botox. I've never seen a gangster do but get lip fillers and Botox. Lip fillers? He got lip fillers. No way. He has lip fillers. I've never seen a gangster do that in my life. You gotta tell me a gangster, he ain't no damn gangster.
Boxing can be something of a mind game. The goal, get under an opponent's skin and perhaps get past their guard. For years, trainer Calvin Ford taught Davis that in-ring success ties to a broader serenity. It wasn't easy to absorb.
Carl, why doesn't NJM use mascots?
Mascots are silly. Saving money isn't.
You think I'm silly?
Delicious do-good chicken. Fight food waste and combat climate change from the kitchen.
Not when the day job hinges on thudding left hands.
I used to hear Floyd voicing my, Calvin, he got to get more professional. He got to get more professional. I said, Floyd, he doing the same thing you was doing when you was young. And then when I look at him now, it's like Tank Focus has been unreal.
When I was coming up, Calvin he was that father figure. He'll let you make your own mistakes first so you can learn from them. Getting in trouble is just like, you outgrow it. You know what I mean? You don't want to always be in trouble or be in trouble at all. You know what I mean? So I think I'm more calmer now.
If Tank seems different, even evolved, perhaps it's his age, at 27. Or maybe the close call against Cruz. Regardless, the no longer prodigy turns toward the future.
You see like the Shakurs and the Richardson, they like coming up after me, so I'm like stuck in the middle, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm going to another generation. If I can work on my body and stay up to par, stay like a fresh car, I feel as though I could take this ride a long time. Longevity is definitely the key because I have kids now, 2 girls, so I gotta be around for them. Gotta be around for the younger generation that's coming after me. It's definitely about outlasting the game, for sure. I'm not a kid anymore. I'm taking my priorities serious. I'm maturing. I still got work to do, but I'm coming together.
You'll get some current and some warmth through that needle, so you can see that muscle's jumping right there.
Yeah.
In some ways, it seems like Davis has already lived 9 full lives. Trials long defined him, even while surrounded by Ford, other mentors, and what he needed, Zen.
Come on, this one shoe, this one we doing. Put it like you mean it. There you go. Come on, let's work with this. Good. There you go. Good. Okay. I felt back like a nerve went in my back. What he been through and where he at, it takes a lot of balls to withstand all the stuff that he went through to be where he at now.
Ooh, I ain't expect that. It's good money.
And he amazing. He's definitely amazing.
You can't stop. You can't. You no pause.
All up.
All up. Let's go.
Just keep going.
Yep.
No problem.
Oh, I got this in the bag.
Oh, you got it? Y'all hear? He said he got this in the bag. We're going to see y'all.
I got the 3 stop.
How much?
300.
300? All right, 3. Bet. That's a bet. You know he
You shouldn't do that. That's what he loved, yo.
Somebody getting the money, they could give up.
Then he making it work. He keeping up. That's his rim. Don't stop, Tank.
Put him up there.
Let's get.
Oh, yeah. $3, baby. It's $3, man.
Come on.
$3, man.
Let's go. 30 seconds. That boy want that money. Don't stop. Hey, that was good motivation, baby. Good motivation, yo. Yo, that's the worst thing you can do is battle, yo. When he was little, we used to battle money. I said, man, I ain't betting that nigga. He win every time. He'll win every time.
Hey, you gonna smoke some people today?
Hey, you better come with some real money if you want to play. All right, who's next? Who want to play? Eddie, what you betting? I'll give you $1,000 if you beat me. What if I win, though? What if I win? I know you don't like me. 20. I say, that shit going, I know where that money going right now.
The connective tissue that makes Romero Rolly is the vicious competitiveness at his core.
Hey, Eddie, go right there. Wherever you want. Give me that $20 if you can.
Today, Rolly is putting on a clinic and collecting a little action on a children's game with some signature and typically dramatic stoppages.
Show me a T. Pop, Mama, right there.
Thank you.
Every single dollar I win off you is going to go straight to my dad. Hey there, Mom.
Romero's tally of triumphs highlights what's less obvious about his ascendance. For all the talk, he remains close to his humble roots and his tight-knit family, who raised him in North Las Vegas, so close and a world apart from where he lives today.
Now, I'm going to show you where I grew up. We lived in that one when I was born. We used to live right here. I moved out of here like 3-4 years ago. But I moved out just because I didn't want to live with my dad anymore, you know. I'm a grown man now, you know. But I mean, I don't have no problem with this area. Oh, it's calmed down a lot over the years. It's nowhere near as what it used to be. Like, it's early 2000s. It was really bad. Like, people were shooting each other like every single day here.
Only two things are forever: love and Liberty Mutual, customizing your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Confidence isn't just knowing you can do something well. It's knowing that whatever that something is, you can face it.
There's a homeless shelter right here. There used to be a boxing gym right here, too. Golden Gloves Gym, that's where Floyd and all of them used to train. Floyd, Trinidad, Mike Tyson was there for a while. My dad, it was like walkable, so I'd go with my dad all the time when I was a kid. My dad used to box. If it wasn't for my dad, I really wouldn't be where I'm at today. Most of the great champions are father-son duos. I mean, not every fighter has that opportunity. Opportunity, you know, and nobody will pressure harder than your father. Especially your father who's obsessed with boxing, you know.
So warm it up a little bit right here.
The younger Romero didn't get that mouth from his old man. But Senior did instill a deeper lesson in strength, starting with his harrowing defection from Cuba, where he and a friend escaped by water, hoping to reach the American base at Guantanamo Bay.
His story is tough. They swam from about 7 p.m. all the way to like 6 in the morning. My dad's friend couldn't swim anymore. And my dad tried to help him, but he drowned and died. Right around like dawn, see some signs in English, and he knew it was in Guantanamo Bay. He was there for about 3 weeks. He said that the Americans treated him really, really good. And they flew him to Florida where his brother was. My dad left Miami after 4 months and in Vegas, and like literally right after he got here, he met my mother.
Senior's sacrifice paid dividends. And alongside his new bride, Tiffany, they created the foundation for all to come.
In junior high school, they would pick on him and pick on him because he was shorty.
That's right. Little.
But I grew.
You grew.
He couldn't talk either.
I still can't talk. What you mean?
When he was little, he
I still
It
can't.
was worse. It was worse when you was younger.
Yeah.
I really
You don't
couldn't
say,
speak.
he can't even say nothing. I wish it stayed like that.
We wouldn't be making as much money.
Now you know. Now he's talking now, that dirty guy. Drive me completely crazy.
He calls it like he sees it. But no, I like it.
Now he wanna fight a big fight now. They both strong, they both punch, and they both crazy too. You understand? I don't know what wanna happen over there. I wish it's gonna be a good fight.
I'm definitely excited to be back at the Barclays Center because I won my first title there. It's a great atmosphere there. I was 21, 22 when I first won my first title. I feel as though I'm comfortable now because I've been here for so long. You know what I mean? It's time to, grow up, become that young OG. Right now, the little situation that's going on with boxing, I feel as though they're sleeping on me, so it's time to wake them up. I'm really who I say I am, and who these people say I am. I'm really that, so I'm just waiting on my moment to show them. So I'm definitely like, they woke up a beast.
From the moment the first ever fist flew, words have motivated fighters into action. But it's one thing to spew insults and stoke fury, and another thing when those barbs manifest the intended moment.
I knew at some point that we was going to fight.
He knows that he's about to be in some real.
And it's time, finally, to shut up and fight. Rolando Romero got what he wanted. A second chance to upset Gervonta Davis. With all of Brooklyn and boxing watching.
He got everything to gain. I got everything to lose. So try to knock Rolly out.
On the verge of the next stage in his storied career, Davis is certain. His focus is sharp. The risk he's assuming, necessary. If that's what it takes to shut a mouth that hasn't stopped yapping.
We want to make him look bad. Very bad.
On the brink of a bout that could change everything, Romero is just as certain.
I'm a bigger, stronger fighter. I won't even run free in that head.
His hunger is real. His insults mere strategy to summon a larger stage. That is the crux of this upcoming clash at the Barclays Center. Was Davis lured into a career-altering mistake? Or did Romero talk his way into a beating?
All the stuff we've been talking about, May 28th is his due date. You got a show?
They'll fight for a reason that's as old as... But what's at stake will impact two futures, far beyond the score to be settled.
Who the fuck is that?
On Saturday, May 28th, watch Gervonta Tank Davis versus Rolando Rolly Romero. Only on Showtime pay-per-view.
Let's get it, let's go. I was just sleeping on flows. Now I'm on top of the globe. I can't see no more. I can't see no more. Baby, don't know where to go. This the infinity flow. Baby, you know I'm the GOAT. You know I can see the flow. You know I'm living up higher instead of open. Let's get it, let's go. I was just sleeping on flows. Now I'm on top of the globe. I can't see no more. I can't see no more. Baby, don't know where to go. This the infinity flow. Baby, you know I'm the GOAT. You know I can see the flow. You know I'm living up higher instead of open.
Yep, Menace. He's 6th man of the year. He need some sneakers. Larry Sanders. What in the world? Nope, not enough.
So I've been planning this shit. This is my sugar for the motherfucking weed. I know I don't eat sugar. So we can't have no dry